What is going on, everybody? Lots of car videos. This message is for Gina Carano, or anyone who has dealt with a lot of hate, abuse, trauma in their life. So I'm the kind of person that I have become in the fourth decade of my life. Someone who believes that the hate stops with me. We choose in our lives whether or not to continue a cycle of aggression or hate that is thrust upon us, that may be beyond our control. And this can come from family, friends, social circles, baby mamas, baby daddies, or online hate mobs. And we can either choose to continue that cycle. And sometimes defending yourself, you have no choice. But we can choose whether or not to continue that cycle of hate, which is a form of violence. I choose not to. I've gone through enough things in my life that have impacted me, that caused me to react in different ways. My reactions are my responsibility. What happens to me is not my responsibility. Those are the actions committed by someone else. But how I interpret them, how I respond to them, that is up to me. Those are my choices. So when I look back and I look over my life and the people that have influenced me negatively, I make the conscious choice not to pass that on. Any type of abuse or neglect that I suffered as a child, which does have an effect on us when we go through those things, I'm not passing that on to my kids. I'm going to do even better to be a good father. Same thing with anybody who's ever been in any one of my social circles who turned out to be a viper or an enemy. Same thing with, and the baby mom, my baby mama situations, which are my choice to get involved with those people. But turned out to be bad experiences, negative experiences that influenced me on an emotional and a mental level. And I choose not to pass that on. I'm going to change the tradition in my family. I'm going to change the culture of my line by refusing to pass that on. The hate stops with me. The cycle stops with me. I think this applies in every area of our life. Right now, everything is hyper-politicized. Everything. There are extremists in every shade of the sphere of social issues and politics. There's always going to be that one idiot in your town. Right now, there are a lot of idiots, and they're all centered around one political and social ideology. And they have been screaming hateful rhetoric, mislabeling people, inferring things simply by a retweet and a like, which is the most ridiculous, infantile, childish response anyone can have. I'll like it. Dude, if someone's talking crap on my friends, and they say something that makes me laugh, I'll hit the like. That doesn't mean I condone them hating on my friends. That just means, hey, you made me laugh, you get a like. You know? And if anyone takes that as me condoning, the disposition, so mote it be, whatever it is. But we have a lot of people online in our media that are sanctioned by the media and by social platforms, because they also lean in a certain political ideology or social ideology that advocate for these type of abusers, these type of harassers, hateful, disgusting people. I have watched as Gina Carano has been attacked over and over again for nothing, really, because she doesn't bend the knee. Like a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't bend the knee to these radicals online, you know, in our politics and just that have infested everything. Because we don't kneel, we get harassed. We get labeled, mislabeled. It takes an incredible, I would imagine, for someone in the position of Gina, who is a public figure, it takes an incredible amount of strength to deal with that level of harassment, consistent, baseless, childlike, awful harassment, and remain positive. Because the hate stops with her. I have to applaud that. I see that belief in her that I also have. That is very difficult. Because you've got to be a dam holding back these toxic waters. You've got to really weather an incredible storm and remain a light of positivity. Hail to Gina Carano and every other person who has not fallen into a cycle of negativity and hate, bigotry, everything that is being projected upon us, whether it's from social media hate mobs generated by privileged millionaires completely disconnected from everyone else, you know, pampered people, or it comes from your local hater, you know, in your social circle, or at your job, or in your family. You know, they exist. They're everywhere. Some people are just dark inside. Some people are just really evil inside. They're really mad at the world, mad at themselves, sad about whatever, and they take it out on others. And that's where a lot of it comes. It all comes from a cycle of pain and hate. And that cycle stops with me. I think it stops with people like Gina. And it may stop with you, and I hope it does. Sometimes it is very difficult to be spoken down to and not respond with the same vitriol. But it shows the merit of her character. If we can take those hits, and keep walking proudly as positive individuals in our society, projecting positivity and unity. That's how we really rise together. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. Hail to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for supporting me. The Fandom Menace Volume 2 is currently about 80% funded. Thank you to everybody who's been backing my book. And thank you to everybody who supported my channel. And thank you, most of all, everyone for supporting each other through these difficult times. No matter what side of political or social conversation you are from. If you are of common sense and you are weathering this storm, you're still able to talk with each other, be opinionated, and still maintain our friendships and respect. Hail to you. My love to you. So, be good to each other, guys. That's the most important thing that we can do, is be good to one another. Take care.